The Arctic is not silent. It is not empty, and it is not dead. Beneath layers of ice and water that hover just above freezing, life persists in ways that defy human intuition. In these extreme northern environments, survival demands flexibility, endurance, and precise biological control. One fish embodies all three. The Arctic char. Arctic char belonged to the salmonid family, closely related to salmon and trout. Yet among its relatives, the Arctic char stands apart. It lives farther north than any other freshwater fish, inhabiting Arctic lakes, rivers, and coastal seas across North America, Greenland, Scandinavia, and Siberia. Some populations live entirely in freshwater. Others migrate between rivers and the ocean. Some remain trapped in isolated lakes for thousands of years. This is not a single lifestyle. It is a strategy spectrum. Physically, Arctic char are built for cold. Their bodies are streamlined but muscular, allowing efficient movement in dense, cold water. Their coloration shifts dramatically depending on environment and season, silvery in marine waters, darker or richly patterned in lakes, and vividly red or orange during spawning. These color changes are not cosmetic. They are biological signals. Cold water slows metabolism. Food is scarce. Energy must be conserved. Arctic char have evolved metabolic systems that allow them to function efficiently at temperatures that would paralyze most fish. Enzymes work optimally near freezing. Cell membranes remain flexible. Blood chemistry resists cold-induced stress. Where others shut down, Arctic char remain active. Their diet is opportunistic. In freshwater systems, they feed on insects, crustaceans, and smaller fish. In marine environments, they target plankton, fish, and invertebrates. Some Arctic char populations even display cannibalistic behavior when resources are limited. In the Arctic, waste is fatal. Hunting is visual and precise. Clear waters allow Arctic char to spot prey efficiently. They strike quickly, minimizing energy loss. Every movement is calculated. Seasonality defines their lives. During long winters, lakes freeze solid on the surface. Light disappears. Productivity drops. Arctic char reduce activity, conserving energy and relying on stored reserves. When summer arrives, ice melts, sunlight floods the water, and feeding becomes intense. This brief window is everything. Growth, reproduction, and survival depend on it. Reproduction occurs in late summer or autumn. Arctic char migrate to spawning grounds, gravel beds in lakes or rivers. Females lay eggs that sink into the substrate, protected from currents and predators. Development is slow. Cold temperatures delay hatching, sometimes for months. Patience is built into their biology. Unlike many fish, Arctic char do not die after spawning. They can reproduce multiple times over their lifespan, which may exceed 20 years in some populations. Ecologically, Arctic char are keystone species. In isolated Arctic lakes, they are often the top predator. Their feeding habits regulate insect populations and smaller fish, shaping entire food webs. Remove Arctic char, and the system collapses. For indigenous Arctic communities, Arctic char are more than wildlife. They are food security, culture, and tradition. For generations, char have been harvested sustainably using knowledge passed down through centuries. Modern pressures threaten this balance. Climate change is warming Arctic waters faster than anywhere else on Earth. Ice-free seasons are longer. Competing fish species move northward. Parasites survive where they once could not. Arctic char now face a challenge they did not evolve for: rapid change. Some populations adapt by shifting migration timing. Others change diet. Some disappear entirely. Because Arctic char are so sensitive to temperature, they are powerful indicators of climate health. Their presence, or absence, tells scientists exactly how fast the Arctic is transforming. This fish does not roar. It does not intimidate. It does not dominate through force. It survives through refinement. The Arctic char proves that resilience is not always loud. Sometimes, it is quiet, silver, and moving slowly beneath the ice, waiting for the moment when life can surge again.